Well played. In terms of making an early statement, doesn't get a lot better than that.
Yeah, obviously, when you draw it up, you want to come into a new team and sort of, I guess, prove your worth in the first couple of games. And I've been watching from afar, and Lynny's done that already so far in the tournament. So no, it's just a real pleasure to come out and first of all get the win and spend a bit of time with one of my mates out in the middle and have a good time.
We always think here at Wantage Road that this is a special atmosphere in T20 nights, and obviously we're a bit biased, but your first thoughts?
Yeah, well, anytime you get some chance going in one side of the ground in your first game, you're obviously pretty happy. So, yeah, I played here, I think I had a rain out here as an away game for Derbyshire a long time ago, and a one-dayer as well. So I've had a little bit of experience here, and it's good to be on the right side of the crowd.
As one of those T20 cricketers, obviously playing white ball cricketers playing all over the world, you must get used to the travelling, but it's been a fairly punishing schedule to have to come over back from India and then playing within, a couple of days of landing.
Yeah, I actually mucked my visa up a little bit as well, so I had to fly to Paris after I got here. And so I woke up this morning and had an omelette du fromage in Paris and hopped on the plane and landed at about midday or something, so got a bit of a sleep in and then came to the ground. And for me, I was thinking if I could get through 3 or 4 overs and have no injuries and have a bit of a hit, I'd be pretty happy. So to have a result like that and obviously to be able to witness Linny bat the way he did from up close is a 10 out of 10 evening, really.
Yeah, I think a bit of a hit. I think we'll give you that one. Just a word about Curran. I mean, 100, nearly got one the other night, got one tonight. What a player.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's one of the best ball strikers in the world. Probably one of the best ball strikers in the history of T20, to be honest. We've spent a lot of time together at different teams, and we enjoy each other's company a lot. And yeah, it's just fun, really, being out there with him. And we know each other's games so well. We can recommend things to each other and keep each other in line. And I think we probably work together quite well in that partnership. And hopefully, he can keep scoring runs. And I quite like batting 3 as well, so maybe he can keep getting me out on the 10th over. That'd be great.
Obviously, you've seen Curran bat an awful lot, as you say, around the world. His bat speed is something that we've just been talking about on commentary. It's just astonishing. Yeah,
well, he's a strong man. He's if you see him up close, and he's got some big arms on him, and he's a pretty stocky, well-built guy. So that's one of the reasons I think guys talk about T20 cricket these days and the big sixes that are being hit. I think everyone talks about the bats, but I think no one talks about the extra work guys are doing in the gym these days to be more powerful and more explosive, and he's probably testament to that, really.
And what do you make to the schedule? Obviously, victory here tonight, then Old Trafford and Durham to come over the weekend, 2 more home games next week. It's fairly incessant.
Oh, yeah, it is what it is these days, I think. COVID's probably shown a few cricket boards that you can squeeze 3 or 4 games a week into schedules and players will just take it. So it is the way it is. As an all-rounder, your workload's obviously quite high, so I have to be careful around how much I bowl at trainings and that kind of thing to try and be smart around injury and stuff. But for me, it's just about coming out on the day and doing what needs to be done. And if it's 3 days after a game or 2 days after a game or a week after a game, it's kind of irrelevant to me.
Any confident of finding an omelette de fromage in Northampton?
We'll see. I'm more interested in finding a beef burger after being in India for 9.5 weeks. So we'll check off that one first, and then we'll see about the omelettes afterwards.